This week in Jamaica Now, national honor for Trenchtown hero and a new song too.
Salute the Trenchtown hero. Not even gonna get in the goal, you know. The youth are sweet and you don't know anymore. Government, no forget like a Dorino.
Violet Brown, the world's oldest person, dies at 117 years. Eye doctor and former beauty queen found dead at her St. Andrew apartment, the latest in the police probe. Why the BOJ is recalling red money from circulation. Prime Minister reports to Parliament more than a week after the ZOSO was declared. And the PNP's annual conference on this weekend. I'm Damian Mitchell and this is Jamaica Now. Tremayne Brown, the Trenchtown hero who saved a 12-year-old boy from drowning in a flooded gully, is to receive a national honor. He's also had job offers and flood of gifts from corporate entities which moved in this week to congratulate him for his selfless act to save little Ronaldo Reynolds.
Jesus Christ, what up on him? Jesus Christ!
The Culture Minister, Olivia Babsy-Green, says Prime Minister Andrew Holness was moved by Brown's heroics.
I never fought similar I did.
You never fought both?
My mother never fought both.
Your mother? Tell me your mother. Why you fought your mother?
Because she have high blood pressure.
He just said a man is next to God. Next to God. And I even if something wrong, but I even take him like I'm my son. The way I love him now, I can't complete. I don't even know if I explain.
The 24-year-old Trenchtown man who was deported from England 6 months ago could be awarded the Badge of Honor for Gallantry in October this year when 171 other Jamaicans will be conferred with national honors. And from that story to news that Violet Brown, the world's oldest person, has died at the age of 117 years. She died on Friday, the same day the Gleaner reported that the centenarian was caught in the middle of a tug-of-war between members of her family, as one group, claiming that she was not getting the best of care, had snatched her from her Duanvale Trelawney home and refused to say where she was. Her son, 85-year-old Barry Russell, said his mother didn't look well on Saturday and was taken to a doctor who said she had irregular heartbeat and was dehydrated. Police investigators are questioning the relatives and close associates of the eye doctor and former beauty queen who was found dead at her Cunningham Avenue apartment in Kingston on Wednesday night. 40-year-old ophthalmologist Dr. Sonya-Kay Forbes was found laying in blood on the bedroom floor. She had a stab wound to the abdomen. Forbes, who worked at the Kingston Public Hospital, was the 1999 Miss Jamaica World Middlesex. KPH CEO Errol Green says activities were scaled down at the hospital ophthalmology department on Thursday as Forbes' colleagues struggled to come to grips with the passing of a woman they said had a passion for life. The management of the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority this week missed several of its deadlines for the full restoration of flights in and out of Jamaica. According to the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority Chairman Philip Henriquez, the airspace is to be fully operational by Saturday. Since last Friday, flights in and out of Jamaica had been restricted to 12 hours a day, resulting in millions of dollars in losses and serious inconvenience for travelers. It's the result of a lightning strike which affected the radar communication system at the Civil Aviation Authority. The government has sought to explain that its technicians had been working overtime to repair the system. PNP President Dr. Peter Phillips will on Sunday address his first annual conference as party leader. Phillips is expected to address several issues facing the party, including its drive for better organization and election preparation. He is also expected to speak to national issues including crime, the economy, and the legislative program. The PNP conference coincides with increasing comments among comrades as to whether Dr. Phillips will be able to energize the party to excite electors. Speaking on Independent Talk on Power 106 FM on Friday, PNP General Secretary Julian Robinson said successive PNP presidents have had different strengths and Dr. Phillips' hallmark is his record of performance. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the government has started the program of social intervention in the Mount Salem community of St. James, where the first zone of special operation was declared 2 Fridays ago. In the 2 weeks since the declaration, the police have recovered 5 firearms and arrested 2 people. Holness told Parliament this week that the security forces have demonstrated that they do not have to abuse the rights of citizens in order to carry out an effective job. Meanwhile, the opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips says since the declaration of the zone, there has been an increase in the average number of murders per day. Dr. Phillips says the average number of murders are up to 5.5 from 4.4. The Commissioner of Corrections, Ina Hunter, has been subpoenaed to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on September 19 to answer to a charge of violating the Public Health Act. The court hearing was sought by the St. Catherine Health Department after the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center failed to address the long-standing problem of sewage flowing from the institution onto Barrett Lane. Acting Chief Public Health Inspector for St. Catherine, Grayson Hutchinson, says a 30-day notice served on the institution expired without corrective action. The Cabinet has approved a proposal to withdraw the 1 cent, 10 cent and 25 cent coins from circulation. The Information Minister, Worrell Reid, says the move is in accordance with the Bank of Jamaica Act. The Act stipulates that the BOJ shall have power on giving 3 months' notice in the Gazette to call in any notes and coins on payment of the face value.
The proposal and approval comes against the background of an assessment showing that the use of the law 3 denominations had been decreasing since 2005. Details of a cost efficiency assessment also show that the manufacturing costs consistently exceeded the face value of the coins.
And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of the big news stories. Send us your comments at onlinefeedback@gleanerjm.com. You may tune in to Power 106 FM for regular updates. Follow us on Twitter at Jamaica Gleaner and on Facebook at Gleaner Jamaica. I'm Damian Mitchell, and before we go, hailing the Trenchtown hero, DJ Libran pens one for Tremayne Brown.
Jesus Christ, what up on him?
Day no day, big up Bob Marley. Him paved the way. But there's another brother who saved the day. Salute the Trenchtown hero. Not even gonna garden or the goalie, you know. The youth are wash free and you don't know Nemo. Government, no forget like a dory, you know. Oh, the story go, Trenchtown hero. Not even gonna garden or the goalie, you know. The youth are wash free and you don't know Nemo. Government, no forget like a dory, you know. Oh, the story go. So from England, the youth go get deep. Pass a flask and me have to take a sip. Up on Facebook when me see the clip. Now the world I talk about it. Watch this. In the gully way a little you slide. Me no say the God we go on the gully side. But here come my brother where the action applied. He never run away, him never hide. Where me hear a catchy shout out. Please catch him on the light. The rum make me eye kinda dazzling. So when me play about the clip and me review the thing, a man whole of youth started to swim. Watch this. The next day me hear say him can't swim. Me sip my rum and say dog get joking. Oh him stop, everybody ask him. Jehovah must he send a 3 limbs. Salute the Trenchtown hero. Not even gonna garden or the goalie, you know. The youth are wash free and you don't know Nemo. Government, no forget like a dory.